Welcome students. I am Debaruti Dash, teaching faculty, Department of Geography, PN Dash College, Polta. Today I'll be talking on United Nations Environment Program for SEM 4 honor student. This United Nations Environment Program came into being with Stockholm Conference of 1972. It is abbreviated as UNEP or UN Environment. It was founded on 5th June 1972 by Canadian businessman and philanthropist Maurice Strong, and director of UNEP is Inger Anderson, and it is headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya. Dr. Mustafa Kamal Tolba played a key role for the initiation of the historic 1987 agreement to protect the ozone layer. The Montreal Protocol was negotiated. Response plays a few very important responsibilities and key roles like taking care of the atmosphere, marine and terrestrial ecosystem, environmental governance, and green economic development. It also funds and implements scientific environmental development projects worldwide, such as reforestation and wetlands restoration. It also maintains a repository of scientific papers and environmental research. Over the last 30 years, UNEP has increasingly formed in 1988. It joined World Meteorological Organization in establishing the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, a leading authority on the science of climate change and opinions for adaptation and mitigation. UNEP's governing body is the United Nations Environmental Assembly. It is also known as Environment Assembly of UNEP. It was created in June 2012 to replace the Governing Council. It currently has 193 members and meets every 2 years. Structure: it has a science division which takes into account the scientific policies, the scientifically accepted environmental assessments. It monitors, analyzes, reports on the state of the global environment, and it also takes care of the environmental dimension of 2030 agenda and sustainable development goals. Policy and program division: it monitors the policies, programs. It also takes into account the coherence and coordination of the strategic policies and programs. Division: it takes care of the ecosystem, the terrestrial, freshwater and marine ecosystem. It also helps to maintain the biodiversity of the world. Economy division: it provides solution for economic decision makers and helps change the business environment by offering platforms for dialogue and cooperation. Governance Affairs Office: it assists member states, major groups, and relevant stakeholders such as the private sector to get engaged with UNEP's work. It also helps to strengthen the visibility, authority, and impact of Assembly as the authoritative voice on the environment. Law Division: it makes the laws, the international community laws to safeguard the environment. Communication: it communicates the United Nations Environment Program core messages to governments, citizens, stakeholders, partners, including media, through the full range of digital and traditional channels. Corporate Service Division: it safeguards UN interests and provides tools and plans for efficiently managing the risk. Activities played by UNEP are multifarious. It plays a key role to combat climate change, including the terrestrial approach to climate change. It also helps to mitigate the disasters and resolve the conflicts. Important activity: environmental governance is carried out. Also, environment under review is also being done by UNEP, which provides information and data on the global environment to the stakeholders. The substances which are harmful, they should be discarded and source efficiency. It has played some of the notable tasks and few notable achievements like 1987 Montreal Protocol and 2012 Minamata Convention were also registered success of UNEP. International Environmental Education Program from 1975 to 1995. It was done along with the cooperation of UNESCO. And in 2012 December, following the Rio Plus 20 summit, a decision by the General Assembly of United Nations to strengthen and upgrade the UN Environment Program was done to establish universal membership of its governing body was confirmed. With this, we can discuss few questions like what is UNEP, and we can write about it. What is UNEP? It is the United Nations Environment Program. Write about its structure. We can write its structure that has been discussed like science division, law division, ecosystem division, economy division, government services, corporate services, communication division. All these divisions should come into the structure of UNEP. Who is the present executive director of UNEP? You can write that. That is Inger Andersen. I'll write the full form of that can all be done. With this, I have given the references with which I have presented this presentation. And with this, I would like to say thank you for your patient hearing.